Hey, it's Tony.
And Tobin, and we're from Papa Roach, and you're watching
vocalvictim.de.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just accidental.
We only tour with British bands. Just kidding.
Yeah, on the next tour, Def Leppard's gonna come out and open up for us.
Yeah. Only half of the band. Wait, ooh. Half of the drummer. Sorry.
Well, in all honesty, it was our... Well, do you think it's a good idea? Because if it's a good idea, then we came up with it.
Yeah, it's
And if it's a bad idea, then we'll say like the label.
management and label. Yeah, they mess everything up.
No, like we had a band that we wanted to tour with us in Europe, and they're called Middle Class Rut, and they had some issues arise, and they weren't able to come and do the tour, so we had to find another alternative at the last minute, and combined band meeting with management and everyone. We said, how about we just do a contest for local bands, and I think that's even cooler, because you're giving people an opportunity, who normally wouldn't have it, to come and perform. A lot of the bands, they're not all actually local bands, but and some of them are not all good, but that's just kind of how music is, and it's cool, to give people that opportunity, and hopefully our fans like it, and if not, deal with it.
Well, I think that was Ezio.
Yeah,
we have this director guy that came to us and really wanted to work with us.
He was a friend of ours first of all,
Yeah.
close friend, and he had always wanted to do a video with us, so we finally instilled our trust in him, and he definitely delivered. He did Leader of the Broken Hearts and
Before I Die.
Before I Die. We did them in the same week while we were home, so we did both videos back to back.
And Where Did the Angels Go?
And he did Where Did the Angels
It was a
Go.
3-pack.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was the brainiac basically behind it and got everything together for all of the videos, which was pretty astonishing. Because like Tobin said, we did them in a week, 2-week span.
All like while we were home. Because it's hard to like find time, when to do it otherwise. Because after we come off of a long tour, it's like, I don't want to see you make a video. It's like, we just want to stay home. So we were like, we got this amount of time, let's shoot all the videos right now.
Yeah. There's a good chance. Starting in February.
We've got it all planned, starting February. We're going to go in the studio, and we're just going to go for it. And I think it's going to be... like just going into it already, it already feels like the band is way more on the same page than we've ever been, and that's like in all respects, like not just musically, but I think just all of us very focused and mentally, physically prepared, to go in and do this. Last time there was a lot of stuff going on, in the time of making the record, and I think we were just burnt out and stuff, and there was a lot of pressure because we were making the record ourselves in our own studio, and we took a long time to make it, and just a lot of really just real life stuff that happens that goes into the music and makes that record what it is, in that point in time. But I don't know, this time I think I don't know, we always think before we make records. I don't know what that means, but once we get in the moment, I'm sure it's going to be badass.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Heavier stuff.
I think our goal is just to make, the best Papa Roach record that we can for that moment in time, kind of just like where we'll all be at, at the beginning of next year will really determine, where we go with it. I mean, we've been talking about, the direction, and we definitely want it to be kind of just picking up where we left off, a lot more focused, and we want it to have that energy that we have live, so whether it's heavier, that means it's going to be heavier, could be a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to definitely focus on the record, and then maybe summertime. Our first thing back might just be summer festivals again. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It hasn't really been talked about, but
stall as long as I can. Because I like to work on being at home too for a little bit. That would be nice.
Yeah, because when we get home, it's like we have a break, and then even though we're in the studio, we're still working and not at home.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not touring, but you're not at home still. So it's still like,
It's work.
you're still away.
Get it.
Oh yeah. I think that we definitely are in that position as a band where we definitely have a lot to offer. Just some words of wisdom, because we've been through a lot of ups and downs. Like, we've learned a lot from the mistakes that we've made. We've been through every kind of drama imaginable, and we've been a band for 20 years, and we really we made something out of nothing. Like, we really grew it from the home, from a small town, building our own scene, doing it completely DIY, to just building that fan base and getting the attention from labels, and then having everything kind of just become very successful without us really ever expecting it very quickly, and then having to deal with that. But it's a completely different business like model now, I guess, when it comes to the music. Like from when we were a band, everything, the deals are structured differently. The social media plays a big role in it. But still, yeah, we used to be grasshoppers, and now we are wizards.
Or locusts. We eat grasshoppers. I don't know. Me.
We're like a fine wine.
Which is a good difference.
Oh, thanks. I'm kidding.
We've aged quite well, gracefully. I think we've grown a lot more handsome. And yes.
Well, it's definitely like, I wasn't around for a lot of the older mistakes, but I could tell just from being with the guys now, that's, it's like you don't want to go back to that. You don't want to do that again, whatever that is, and it's just, and hearing, some of the meetings, and it's like everything's just moving forward now, and everybody's a lot more in tune with like the business aspect of it, and we have families, and it's really important to be able to provide and still make the music that you want to make and be relevant in fans' eyes. No underwear. Oh wait, that's not packing.
Yeah, you wouldn't need clothes.
Well, okay, is there power on this island?
It's low.
So like an iPod or computer is out of, you're only good for the initial charge, and that's it.
Just what to look at.
Yeah, no sense. Definitely pictures
I would bring my wife, that's for sure. And then I would probably bring a guitar, and then it would really suck because I'd have to leave my kids back home. But see, since I brought my wife, and we can make new ones.
Well, family could count as one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
bring your
we
family.
can bring a family.
Then I'd bring in an acoustic guitar, and that's it.
I would bring an inflatable raft. So after I got sick of the island, I can just inflate that thing and leave.
That's true, right? That's the smartest thing I ever heard you say, Tony.
I mean, come on. Unless it's just a kill. I would have a problem with, I like people, so just being out there alone for that long, even if with your family, it's just kind of, it's cool, but,
Lonely.
You saw Castaway, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
It's tough.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Just bring a boat full of people.
Yeah.
Start your
There's
own
only one
island.
I'll charter a boat there like in a month, so people will come to the island, we'll party, and then they can take me home.
Bring Keith Richard. He can climb climb palm trees.
Yeah.
Make rum.
Yeah. Or Johnny Depp. He's cuter.
It's true.
That's true.
But who's gonna live longer?
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
He's a roach.
That's true.
To all the roaches in the world, you must survive. You will survive.
I just want to say that you are in the presence of the most interesting man in the world, right here, Tony Palermo.
The gray gives it away.
Thank you, and good night. And beat it.